like you said, 16 years and counting. I started off with Super Kings in 2008. So Super Kings, we are a family. We are blessed to have most of the people who are like started off with in 2008 still here, like right from the management right to support staff, player wise. MS is still there, and few players only missed out like last year and they've retired. Lovely journey. I'm blessed to be part of that journey. Now every time we walk into a ground and we see yellow everywhere and the love that people give our team, and like not only team, even like people like us, like people now they know us, they recognize us because the fact that we've been there from the beginning. It's just goosebumps, and it's a lovely feeling. It feels special because not everyone are lucky as well, so it's lucky and special. Yes, he's never changed. Yeah, it's always been the same. So that's why people love him all over the world wherever he goes. And like people like us, like me, I get to spend more closer time with him. I'm fortunate. So and I always tell people, and I always even if when I get upset, something, I quickly just pinch myself and say, just I think about him, because that humbleness has always been there. When he was MS, when he was like a player, I was fortunate to be there. Then when he had success, even when with the Indian team, when he first won the World Cup, when he lifted the trophy, till like we have won 7 trophies for CSK. I've been part when I was with him in the Indian team where we had some good victories overseas. It's still the same. It's never changed. He's he's one of a kind. He's like God's special kid. He's someone who it's lovely to be around as well. You can learn a lot. He's humble, and he has never changed, and lovely person. Yeah. It starts right from when we pick the players in the auction. So once we buy the players, I reach out to them. Introduce myself and on behalf of the team and players, talk to them and extend that warm invitation to our team and tell them how happy we are. We have a group which we keep going all through the year, which I keep it going. So we birthdays, etc., etc. And so I'll add them to that group, introduce them to all the players, staff. More importantly, their helmet size, the brand that they want, the clothing size, so different their measurements, etc., etc. And then get all that together. So that starts right from when the auction starts, right? I think then I coordinate with our team here, also with the clothing. So then I put together, come early, get all this together. I put the schedule together, talk to the coach, again it's, because of the continuity, because of us being together for a while, I just do the schedule based on the schedule the league has sent. For a camp, speak to a physio, a trainer, prepare menus, because at practice we have, which is good, because when you get closer to the date, sometimes it's hard to get business class tickets, etc. So yeah, so I do all this well in advance. This is done, send it to them, and come here, clothing comes, meet with the hotel people. So when I meet with the hotel, I'll have all the different heads there, like the security guys, the housekeeping is very important for us as a team. And so we try and get emphasize, ask them to give us a butler for the team, may do all that, put that together on a day, then go to office, come there, meet them, various other approvals, get everything done. Then BCCI we'll once the schedule is out, put that schedule together. Again, like, pick up what flights the team wants to fly, check with the captain, with the coach, see if he's okay, fix practice timings, send it to coach, see if he's okay. So it goes on. Maybe even last season, I would put it, it was a big win. Like, in sense, it was a very emotional game. We lost to the opponents who we won, Gujarat. We got beaten the first year twice with them, and then last year, the first game we lost to them. Of course, we turned things around when we beat them in the playoffs here. But then the game was, it spread almost 2 days, and it's hard. It's hard as a captain. It's hard, I think. It was raining. And with all that, like, as soon as we won, he just came up to me and he said, Russ, I'm going to ask Raidu, and because Raidu had announced his retirement, he told us before the game that he's retiring, and that special knock and that Jadu, got. So I'm going to ask both of them to walk. These are things you won't get many people doing. That's something which is thing. I remember even 2007 World Cup, like, for that matter, when he won the trophy. I still remember it's he lifted the trophy and then he gave it to someone else and said, there's many moments. It's hard to pick one, but like, last year was special to do something like that. Just he could have always. That's what that goes to show. Like, it's not the limelight. It doesn't matter what. It's just being a good person and keeping, like, it was a fantastic gesture. It was nice, and he told me, go and tell BCCI this is what we're going to do, not to get upset that, so he made sure that they also know the importance of it. Nice man. Yeah, good. (2010) was, for me personally, very special, because not only it was our first trophy, there were so many other attributes to it, like, we had to win that game to qualify, and then we never looked back. So that was, for me personally, very, very special. 2018 was, like, I won't say much more special, but it was special in so many other ways. Like, people were calling it Dad's Army, and we came back. We had we were there. We were playing after, like, thing, and to go and win the way we won it in 2018 was very, very special. Like, very, very special. So that's just a love that they have for him, and he reciprocates that. He extends that. Unfortunately, he can't go and, like, sign and take photos with everyone. Like, example was even yesterday, where there was these kids who were going and calling him for the last 1 week that we have been practicing, and then suddenly he just called me and said, "Come, let's go. I want to sign and take some photos with them." Yeah, so that's so people love that, and it's not, and it comes from him, from the heart. He loves it.
Thank you for doing this. Thank you so much for doing this.
There's a reason why they call him Tala, because, he is actually a leader, a born leader, gifted, good man. So, good people get good things, and he's a good person. So, not changed from the days I know him till today. Only, like, the grey hair and the hairs come back now long, and otherwise, yeah, maybe that's why people love him. It's just that his humbleness, his kindness, when he sees people, he's never changed. He doesn't take, like, he doesn't think, he's done things consistently when it comes to respecting people and giving them that respect. Maybe that's the reason why they also love him so much. Tattoos is just like, I always loved having tattoos. I had my first tattoo, this one, when I toured with India to England in 2007. We went there for a test series. So I love pain. Like, when I say I love pain, it's like I like to poke myself sometimes, to feel if I'm human or not. It says happiness, I don't know. It's supposed to be in Japanese. That was one. But yeah, but then after that, I love CSK. So I wanted something should be a memory for me. So I honestly did it. But more than that, there's another tattoo which is very special for me. So I've got a tattoo here. So basically, this is an angel with its wings, and I've got Mr. N. Srinivasan's name printed there. So you can ask me why N. Srinivasan, because I respect the man. He's a great man, one of the best. After my father, is someone who I really look up to. Then then a few other people like MSD and Fleming. These are people who are very special to me. And so this was something I think. Yeah, CSK, yeah, I got it. My first CSK tattoo was actually here. But then what I did is I put 21 because that's my date of birth, day of birth. And I said, no, this has to be exclusive. CSK has to be exclusive. So then I got it. Yeah, I don't have the best body to show. So I got it on my chest. So because it's special, So every time, when we wake up in the morning, when we go for a shower, we have look in the mirror. So when we look in the mirror, what do we look at? We look at our body because we're not always covered. So I look at it, reminds me of all the good and the bad that we've gone and what CSK has done, and that's how much it means to me. Last year I said, okay, let's do something better. So I got one on my thigh as well. So yeah, let's see, one more maybe. And then so I got the 7 trophies here, and yeah, it's time to get something more new. I need to get one more here, and maybe another lion, maybe on the calf is what I'm looking at. So let's see.